5 free plays in Major League Baseball for Sunday, July 20th. I am, of course, Bryan Power, WagerTalk's most profitable handicapper dating back to May 24th, a.k.a. the last 2 months. If you're looking to bet Tigers-Rangers, that's the Sunday Night Baseball matchup on ESPN, I've got you covered with free play coming right up. Plus, can we make it 3 for 3 in the Red Sox-Cubs series? Will the Mariners sweep the Astros? Are the Dodgers incapable of beating the Brewers? Do we come back with the Athletics again today? The answer to all of those questions and much, much more coming right up here on the Power 5. But first, wanted to let you know that my top play for Sunday, currently available. It's an early underdog power shocker. Available over at WagerTalk.com. Click wt.buzz/BP down in the description. Now, just a quick reminder as I'm going through these free plays, whenever you do agree, smash that like button. Always appreciate your support. Let's get it going here. Number one, we're talking Athletics Guardians here, 140 Eastern from Progressive Field. If you're a client of mine, then you got a 4% winner yesterday with the A's plus 121 on the money line. I think they make it 2 in a row over the Guardians here Sunday afternoon. As previously stated on the program, I am not a believer at all in this Guardians team. Second fewest number of runs scored at home this season. A minus 49 year-to-date run differential overall. I also like the A's starter for Sunday, Jeffrey Springs, and why wouldn't you like him as well? He's a lefty who's allowed 3 runs or fewer each of his last 6 trips to the mound. So that's A's money line for our first free play. Up next, let's talk Red Sox Cubs. 2:20 Eastern from the friendly confines of Wrigley Field on Friday's Power 5. If you go back a couple days, I told you to bet the Red Sox team total under. That was a winner. Yesterday, I said to bet the Cubs team total over. That too was a winner. The bottom line is the Red Sox, who went into the All-Star break on a 10-game win streak, have dropped both games here at Wrigley and scored just 1 run in the process. I like the under 7 in today's matchup. No team totals, just a full game standard total today. The good news for Boston is that they have Garrett Crochet on the mound Sunday. Crochet entered the weekend with the most innings pitched in all of MLB. He's tied for second in ERA. He's number 1 with 160 strikeouts. In other words, he could keep the Cubs lineup in check this afternoon. And again, the All-Star break, I believe, came at the wrong time for those Boston bats, which I believe will remain quiet on Sunday. So low-scoring game all around here, under 7 in Red Sox Cubs. Let's now move to Astros Mariners, 4:10 Eastern. Seattle is going for the 3-game sweep at home. The AL West race has tightened. The Mariners are now just 3 back after winning here each of the last 2 days. Told you to take them yesterday here on the Power 5. These are 2 teams trending in opposite directions. Make no mistake about it. The Astros have lost 7 of 8, while the M's have won 5 in a row. Speaking of trending in the wrong direction, Astros starter Hunter Brown has given up 10 runs in his last 2 starts. Not very good. Meanwhile, Seattle's Bryan has given up a total of only 4 total runs in his last 5 starts combined. So that's 10 runs allowed in the last 2 starts for Brown, just 4 runs allowed by in the last 5 starts. By the way, I'm looking right now at the WagerTalk odds screen. Seattle's taking money. This number is on the rise. I would not go too much higher than minus 140, minus 145 here on Seattle. They are, again, taking money as we record here live. But if you locked in early, I would feel pretty good about that because I think Seattle breaks out the brooms and sweeps their division rival. A team looking to avoid a sweep is the LA Dodgers. They are now 0-5 versus Milwaukee this season. Brewers Dodgers, 4:10 Eastern today. This is a matchup I got wrong yesterday as a premium selection. I mentioned earlier, my clients were treated to a 4% best bet winner on the Athletics on the money line. Well, unfortunately, we lost with the Dodgers. They just kept digging themselves holes they couldn't climb out of. They fell down 4-0. They tied it back up 4-4. Then they go down 8-5, and they came up 1 run short. Bottom line is this: Milwaukee has now won 9 straight games, guys. That's the longest active streak in all of baseball. Nevertheless, I really want to take the Dodgers to avoid the sweep here, but Clayton Kershaw on the mound does scare me a little bit. So let's just bet on the Dodgers offense instead, a more known and reliable commodity, if you will. over 4.5 runs for their team total today. As I mentioned in yesterday's write-up over WT.buzz/BP, LA is the highest scoring home team in all of baseball, 5.81 runs per game. They went over this number yesterday, obviously. Whether they win or lose today and avoid the sweep, I think they can avoid the sweep, but I think it's a better value to bet the Dodgers to go over their team total as opposed to playing them on the money line. We could save a little bit of juice there. Before I get to Sunday Night Baseball, and that again is Tigers Rangers, wanted to remind you, very special offer we've got cooking here over at WagerTalk. Right now, you can get the next 7 days of my plays for only $69. Don't need to be a math major to figure out that's every premium release for less than $10 per day. My clients are up a whopping 57.8 units since May 24th. Again, I'm the most profitable capper at WagerTalk during that time. In fact, I'm number 3 in net profit for the year, currently on a 55, 37-1 all sports run. And that's with, you go back to the weekend right before the All-Star break. It's been a little shakier than normal, but confident that this thing's going to get back on a big run. A big run is coming up here. I've got that early play for Sunday. So head on over to WT.buzz/BP now to get on board. Again, you can click that link right in the description. All right, let's wrap up the Power 5 here with Sunday Night Baseball. Tigers, Rangers, 7:10 Eastern on ESPN. I told you about these Rangers. They're not dead yet after opening the second half with back-to-back victories. Now they can sweep Detroit right out of town. Only problem, though, is Tariq Skubal is starting tonight for the Tigers. That, combined with the fact that Texas is the lowest scoring home team in all of baseball, tells me it could be a tough night at the plate for the Rangers here Sunday night. But again, Rangers also give up the fewest number of runs per game at home. So that's why the under has been so profitable in Arlington this year. If you've just blindly bet unders in Texas home games this year, you're up a fortune. I think this is going to be a very low scoring game. By the way, when starting on 5 or more days rest in his career, Skubal, he's 37-16 with a 2.68 ERA. His last start, he was roughed up. He was actually on 4 days rest because they wanted to get him another start in before the All-Star break. That kind of backfired on the Tigers. But Skubal now, normal rest. And this is runs will be scarce. Low-scoring game in Arlington tonight. All right, it is recap time here on the Power 5. Let's see, make sure we got all the graphics right today, unlike yesterday. Number 1, we like the Athletics on the money line, plus 110 against the Guardians. Number 2, we like the Red Sox Cubs under 7. Number 3, we like the Mariners on the money line, and they are taking money against the Astros right now, guys, as we speak. Number 4, Dodgers team total over 4.5 against the Brewers. Can the Dodgers actually beat Milwaukee once? We shall see, but I think they get to 5 runs today. And then last but not least, Tigers, Rangers under 7. There may not be 5 combined runs in that game. All right. Reminder, comment down below with your thoughts on those plays. If there's another game you want to know about that I didn't mention, ask away. And if I see it, I'll be happy to answer. Or you can just share your bets for Sunday. What are you betting on today? Always enjoy seeing that. I know we get some good discussion going in the comments section with your guys' plays as well as mine. I'm also going to remind you to click that little bell down below if you already haven't done so. So that will subscribe you to the WagerTalk YouTube channel, and you'll get instant alerts when all of your favorite shows, like the Power 5, are available to watch. So click that bell down below. That is going to do it for this edition of the Power 5. I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. Smash that like button if you did. I will, of course, be back tomorrow with another edition of the show. Until then, let's cash some tickets.